Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Regina Young Show. So, tonight I want to talk to you about child support. I had the pleasure of talking to several people that work at family court and child support office. Ladies, I know that I talked to a couple of people today at family court, and you're frustrated, you're tired, you work, you're doing everything that you can, and it seems like you run back and forth to court, back and forth to the child support office, and nothing gets done. Well, I can feel your frustration. I know what it's like because I have three little boys and I'm a single parent and their father does not pay child support. So let me tell you what Dover Child Support Office has told me today, along with family court. It's funny that everybody talks about, oh, I don't want to take care of somebody else's child, or you have people that are on a system, or us taxpayers are paying for your child. Well, I got something to tell you. You taxpayers are also paying money to people that work in child support and family court, and really, they don't need to be wasting the taxpayer money. So there is a commissioner that works at family court in Dover, Delaware. And I know because I've had this commissioner on my case as well. She's done a couple of my cases for me. And none of them she did correctly. Even when I talk to some of the staff people that work at family court, when you mention her name, they like, well, yeah, but we can't say nothing. They don't want to say nothing bad because they work there and they don't want their name to be disclosed, stating that, oh, well, this person said this and this person said that. So I took the time out because, as some of y'all know, my son had heart surgery. And when he had heart surgery, his medicine that he was taking, which was a Tanolol, it's $1,000 per month. And that's just one prescription. Most of the time you have multiple prescriptions, and in his case, he did. So I had to file for what they call a medical waiver. When you file for a medical waiver, they also require you most time to file for child support. So that is one of the conditions or rules or requirements that you have to do. It's just like if you apply for food stamps, WIC, welfare, general assistance, they require you to apply for child support if you have a child that you need assistance with. So my kids were placed on child support years ago. When we found out that I had three special needs children. Now keep in mind, I don't have one, I don't have two, I have three. All three of my kids go to AI Hospital in Wilmington, a wonderful hospital that has helped me through a lot when it comes to my babies. I appreciate the help there. But in 2018, all three of my sons had to have surgery. Yes, all three. They had to have surgery. So I had to apply for assistance for medical because the hospital bills would have been probably about $300,000 to $400,000 with medicine, heart machines, and everything else. So I have a lot of medical expenses that I pay personally out of pocket. But I have a court order that states that I'm supposed to pay half and the father's supposed to pay half. I went to child support and I said to them, I said, hey, I've been paying all the medical expenses for my kids for years now, on my own. She said, are you doing the Schedule A? I said, yes. So she went back in the system and she's looking. She goes, yeah, you did the Schedule A form. Wow, it's dated for December. I said, yes, December 2018. We're in April. Today's April the 12th. So I said to her, after you do the Schedule A, y'all supposed to file it, right? She said, yeah, but I don't know what happened. She said, for some reason, they didn't file it. She said, I don't know why the worker didn't file it. She said, but I'm going to tell you why I think they didn't file it. I said, why? She said, because our cases get switched around all the time. So one month I might have you, then all of a sudden the computer might change you to another caseworker, then the following month somebody else. She said, so basically, it's not our fault. It's actually the office fault. Because they keep switching us. So you don't have one person working on your case. It's multiple people working on your case. She said, and that's a problem here. So maybe the caseworker was supposed to have been doing it, and it slipped her mind. She just forgot. And she forgot to call you or let you know that she forgot to do it. That was the first problem with the case. The second problem with the case is there was a court order that family court has signed on January 25th. Child support never had the court order. They never got it. So I said to her, well, if child support is court based, as you said, why don't y'all have this order? Why did I have to get a copy and bring it to you? Now, guys, when you go to family court to get copies of stuff, you know you have to pay for it. It's like $1 a page, I think. I can't remember 100%, but I think it's like $1 a page. So she goes, I appreciate you bringing it over here, but we didn't have it. I said, but it was signed almost 3 months ago, 90 days ago. Well, because they didn't have the paperwork and everything, she was saying, well, unfortunately, there's nothing I could do. So she called to see what she could do about an order that was 90 days old. So then she says, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. That's on family court. I say, that's funny. Family court says it's on you. I said, so you're passing a buck. So that was the second issue. So because they didn't have the paperwork or whatever, they couldn't assist me with that situation, which is that if your kid's father is behind, but say he hits the lottery, well, he's required or supposed to tell the lottery people that he has to pay child support. Most men don't, most women don't. And I say men because I'm talking about baby daddies. But however, men, it goes both ways. If you have a baby mama that's on child support, same thing. So if they do not pay the full payments of child support in 60 days, I want to say it is, she said, you can go back and ask for rears. But they also have this order, this like purge or something. That's when he's in contempt or she's in contempt. So you can ask for like their license to be suspended. When it comes time to them getting their passport renewed, it won't be allowed to be renewed. Garnish of checks, garnish of banks, garnish of cars, all kind of stuff, so they say. But Dover Child Support Office doesn't do half the stuff. So I call up to the child support customer service to speak to a supervisor because that's what I was told to do from family court today. So when I called up there, they told me, family court had told me the guy name was, you need to ask for a manager. Child support lady at child support in Dover told me to ask for this guy named Ted, T-E-D. Last name start with an M. So I did. I went ahead and asked for him. They said, oh, he's not available. I said, he's never available. I said, this is the third time I call. He's never available. So what do we need to do? We need to get together and talk to someone. Because here we are, single moms, trying to make ends meet. And a lot of us, like in my situation, I work. I take care of 3 special need kids. I'm always at the hospital. I have to pay for medical on my own, because the insurance does not cover all the supplies. So a lot of stuff I pay out of pocket. Sometimes I say I work for free, but I say that because I work to give my kids the best life and still be able to live life. But I'm saying, what are they doing about these men or women that are not paying their child support? That was the question I asked the lady today. So I talked to Brittany today from customer service, but I also talked to Miss Cunningham today. She says that she's going to get back to me as soon as possible, but she didn't say exactly when. Soon as possible. And she's a manager for child support. What are they doing about people that don't pay child support? Because they're not putting them in jail. I have met fathers that have bragged and boast about them being over $10,000 behind in child support and is not paying their baby mama, but they have brand new Jordans on and Michael Kors. Or they're going on trips, or they're leaving the country, or they're doing whatever. So the lady that works at family court, me and her talking, her kid's father is from another country. And he was in the military, she said. So he gets VA benefits. So she was saying that he was in the military. And I love military people. but does not want to take care of his child. And the military, she's saying, is allowing it. And she's fighting it. So I'm curious to what the heck do people do? When you go to court, you do your paperwork, you go to child support, you do your paperwork, and you do everything that they want you to do. But when you apply for benefits, like in my case, if I was to go apply for full food stamp benefits, they will not give them to me. They will count, even though I hear people say, oh, well, they only count 2 months. They're supposed to count too much. But sometimes they take the court document papers and they put it in the system. And if, I guess, you got to go back and tell them, hey, I'm not getting child support, you will be doing it constantly. I meet so many mothers that work 2 jobs to make ends meet but have a court order for child support, and their father, baby daddy, is like $5,000-$10,000 behind. He still has his license. He still has his passport. He quits his job or finds a job underneath the table. What are they doing about those people? I have a solution. Since y'all want to use tax money, buy a prison or build a prison just for people that do not pay their child support. Put them in it. Make them work, but make them pay to live there. So they'll work at Purdue, Mount Air, wherever. Go to work 8 to 5, whatever time it is. They pay the prison money, rent, because they got to live there. And then they pay their child support. After they do this for a while, and they catch up on arrears, and they back straight where they need to be, let them out. With the understanding that they need to make sure they pay their child support, or they go back in. Why should taxpayers have to pay for you to be in jail for something that you did? If you were man or woman and you were able to lay down, make love, get it popping, twerk, whatever y'all want to call it, be man or woman enough to take care of your responsibility. But I also hold and say that I think family court and child support are not innocent. There are too many cases that are slipping through the cracks, and there are commissions and judges on the bench that are not doing their job. You tell me how a man, I'm trying to think because I don't want to give this person away, works at a Walmart distribution center, has 5 kids, and only pays $300 a month. But you're making good money. Now, you only pay child support for 2 kids out of 5. The mother is 100% disabled. She's in a wheelchair. She gets her disability check. And she has to use all her money to make ends meet. Yes, she gets Section 8 and everything like that. But she has to pay rent still. You have to think about it. Can you raise a child on $300 a month? That's my question. Would you be able to raise a child care, if they were in diapers, wipes, formula, without state assistance for $300 a month? Because I can tell you some mothers are doing just that. And no offense, but, child support is not helping. They're not following paperwork. They're saying that they forgot, they slipped. They'll look into it. They'll get back to you. So this is part 1 of child support. I plan on doing a lot of parts. And I will start telling you who you need to talk to and what you need to do. But if your kid's father has not, or baby mama has not paid you child support in 60 days, you need to go back and file a case. And I know what you're saying. Well, Regina, I file and nothing gets done. True. But if you all start contacting the senators, the legislator hall, somebody's going to hear you. Could you let them know? If you're not going to make the mother or the father pay child support, then one of y'all need to come out your pocket and start helping